Good evening. I am Natalie Sampson Davis, and sitting here with me is my team member, Neslin Cook Samuels. Today, we will be speaking about the Enterprise Resource Planning Systems. Natalie Sampson Davis will assume the role of principal of the Mountainside College, and Neslin Cook Samuels will assume the role of an IT professional from CERTA Incorporated. Good day, Ms. Samuels. Welcome to Mountainside College. I'm extremely grateful to you for taking some time from your busy schedule to meet and answer questions about the functionality of the ERP system.
Thank you, Principal Davis. It's my pleasure to be here.
As you are aware, Mountainside College is desirous of implementing an IS system, which I hope will assist us with our day-to-day operations. I recently attended an MIS conference and I heard some positive things about this system. Therefore, the faculty and board of the college met and decided to explore the possibility of implementing this system within the college. Before we get into the details of the institution's requirements, let me give you a brief background about Mountainside College, which I hope will better aid you in the task at hand. It would also be nice to know a bit about your institution as well.
Fair enough. That makes perfect sense.
In the initial stage, Mountainside College, whose doors opened in 1960, the intention was to accommodate 500 students and 10 teachers. Due to our high standards over the years, the college has expanded to a student population of 5,750 with over 100 teachers and over 50 administrative staff. There are 30 teaching departments, each headed by a senior teacher, a human resource department, a bursary, a registry, a maintenance unit, a public relations department, an information technology department, and a few other smaller units. We have a challenge with maintaining efficiency across the college, particularly in ensuring that all the departments are operating at an optimal level. One such issue is the lengthy delays to get information across departments. Bottlenecks exist, especially between the registry and the bursary department as it relates to the start of the semester for student class registration. Hence the reason we are looking for a system that can support the removal of these bottlenecks and make the information more readily available amongst the interrelated departments.
Principal Davis, you have come to the right place for a feasible solution. Thank you for engaging the services of CERTA Incorporated. The company is an information systems development conglomerate that has been in existence for the past 25 years, with branches throughout the Caribbean. Our expertise lies in developing and implementing enterprise resource planning information systems, commonly known as ERP systems. Our footprints can be seen in many organizations across different industries, from retail, transportation, to customer service, and of course, education.
Very impressive. I feel as if this institution will be in great hands as we embark on this journey. From your perspective, what exactly is the ERP system and how does it function?
Sure. I am glad that you feel that way. It makes my job easier. Simply put, ERP systems are information systems that integrate core business processes together in one single application. In the context of your organization, the ERP system will be able to merge the registration process with that of the bursary and other departments to enable the sharing of common data in a real-time environment. This will definitely address the issue you mentioned in your introduction. The ERP system functions by processing information and different types of transactions from every section of the organization by using a single solution that is incorporated with each other. With this system, managers will have access to accurate, timely, and operational information, which means no more delays.
Sounds like just the system we are looking for. Thank you. I know from a recent conference I attended that there are other traditional systems such as TPS, MIS, and DSS, just to name a few. How does the enterprise resource planning system differ from the traditional systems?
So unlike other traditional systems such as TPS, MIS, and DSS, they only support one aspect of the organization and are designed to cater only to a specific need. Take, for instance, the TPS. This functions as a collection, modification, and retrieval system for transactional data and may work well with your financial departments such as the bursary, payroll, and general accounting. The DSS is a knowledge-based system designed to provide decision makers with information for them to make well-informed decisions. It does not possess the all-encompassing functionality as the ERP system. MIS generates information, identifies problems, and helps in the process of decision making. On the other hand, the ERP system can be used in an organization to manage and integrate all business functions, not just one.
Those are some of the positive reviews I heard when I attended the MIS conference. Interesting. The ERP system is sounding more and more like the solution to Mountainside's problem. Can you also further elaborate on the benefits that the college would gain from the implementation of an ERP system?
Sure thing. The ERP system boasts several major benefits that will be extremely helpful to the institution. Just imagine one system supporting all departments. This is a major benefit in and of itself as it embodies efficiency. In this institution's context, your admissions department and the bursary will have the same information regarding student payments. This means a reduction of manual paperwork as data is now recorded, therefore reducing the workload of the college. Productivity will also increase as the ERP system allows for better control of all functions. It offers real-time reports, which will improve the relationship between students and the staff, as there will be a quicker resolution of queries and faster response and follow-up time to student registration and disputes. There will be greater accuracy of information with detailed content, better presentation of reports, better monitoring, and increased flexibility of department in attaining information.
Ms. Samuels, you know the benefits you mentioned sounds promising, and I am sure once implemented, they will enhance the progress of Mountainside College. At this point, do we select from the available ERP systems or do we acquire a new one? And once that is done, how will we integrate and implement the ERP system?
Excellent question. Selecting an existing one and customizing it specifically around the institution's processes may be the better option. We at CERTA Incorporated pride ourselves on providing systems that align with the business requirements. The first and most important thing is selecting the most appropriate system in terms of the type, size, and scope. Cost and the specific requirements in terms of functionality must also be considered. Additionally, consideration for the volume of manual information to be transferred to the ERP system.
Ms. Samuels, so far I like what I am hearing. I am particularly like the fact that you are so passionate about the ERP system, which shows your understanding of this system. How do we guarantee success? What steps are critical for the seamless implementation of the process?
So based on the numerous implementations CERTA Inc. has completed, we have found that ERP systems are successful when there is involvement of key stakeholders, such as top management. In this case, the chairman of the board, the chairman and board of directors, and of course, the end users, teachers, yourself, and the administrative body. A clear understanding of the strategic goals should be set so that everyone understands why this is necessary. The entire process should be expertly project managed to ensure timelines are adhered to and processes are followed. Likewise, a superb implementation team of the right people, which is a combination of CERTA professionals and your team, is key to the process. This is a change from the norm. Therefore, organizational change management and communication process are very necessary. The data inputs in the ERP system must be accurate, and last but not least, training and education of end users must be effectively executed. Companies such as global giant LG Electronics was able to successfully implement an ERP system over a 5-year period from 2002 to 2006. They were experiencing challenges of unclear reporting and difficulty making decisions. Post-implementation, they had a centrally managed single system, real-time reporting. They were able to make informed decisions due to readily available real-time reports. Their HR processes were improved, which led to increased employee morale, productivity, and engagement. Nestle is another retail mogul, and their lessons learned can help organizations understand what to do and not to do to garner success in the adoption of the ERP system. The University of the West Indies has also successfully implemented the ERP system.
Wow, this is wonderful information. The case studies from other industries and the ones in the education sector can definitely guide us on how to ensure a successful implementation of the ERP system. For my purpose, what factors contribute to the failure of an ERP system implementation, and how can Mountainside mitigate against them?
So on the flip side, companies have failed due to poor planning, lack of management support, inadequate training for end users, which leads to resistance, improper package selection, high installation and training costs, incompatibility with business processes, and lack of effective project management methodology. CERTA Incorporated is dedicated to the success of Mountainside's implementation and to mitigate against the pitfalls previously mentioned. We will work hand in hand with your institution to ensure that, firstly, the most ideal package is selected, and that is one that best fits the needs of your organization. Secondly, do not underestimate the importance of training and a good communication strategy. Users need thorough and continuous training and should even be involved with system testing at the onset from all departments. Lastly, a robust project management process with well-defined business requirements must be implemented, where frequent meetings are held, pre-implementation, during implementation, and post-implementation until the ERP system is fully functional.
Ms. Samuels, how will CERTA Incorporated be able to support Mountainside College with the implementation of the ERP system?
A project management team will be assigned to your implementation. They will be certified project managers who possess more than 10 years experience and have worked on projects in the education industry. Technical difficulties may emerge during the rollout, so we will provide technical support during and after the stages of implementation. We will also work with your team to assist in the development of standard operating procedures, SOPs, and frequently asked questions, FAQs, that can be made available to all users.
Okay. To ensure that I understand, let me summarize our discussion. We spoke at length about the functions of the enterprise resource planning systems and how Mountainside College can benefit from its implementation given the problems the college is experiencing. You also highlighted the differences between traditional systems and the ERP systems. Of particular note, mention was made as to whether or not to use an ERP system that is already available or to acquire a new system. We also spoke about the guaranteed success of the ERP systems and the necessary steps for its implementation. You cited some very reputable organizations who have successfully implemented the ERP system. Lastly, we spoke about mitigating factors in the event of the system failing, along with the relevant support that will be provided by SORTA Incorporated. You have definitely given me food for thought. A very thorough presentation on the ERP system. I am impressed with all that I heard, and I am very sure when I report back, the faculty and board of the college will be too. Again, I want to thank you for acceding to our meeting, and please be assured it will be a pleasure doing business with SORTA Incorporated.
You are welcome, and thank you for having me, and thank you for considering SORTA Incorporated.
Thank you.